Okay, so we have the same thing here now again. This is another way of asking us to get the sum of a series. Obviously this is just written in our sigma notation. And sigma here, when it's written like this, means to add up. Okay, so let's write out the terms in this first one. So we fill in r to be 1. So 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4. Now another thing you should be aware of, the fact that there's a 3 in front of the r, that's what it's changing by. So that means it's 4 plus 7 plus 10 plus 13. Okay, now we would just be, we have to go as far as 6, 13 plus 16 plus 19. Now because it's only 6, you'd be just as quick to actually just put those into the calculator and add them up, and out you get an answer of 69. But obviously what if I wanted to use my formula, I know that my A is 4, that my D is 3, and that we actually have 6 terms. Okay, so that would be S6 would equal to 6 over 2, 2 times 2A, 2 times 4, plus n minus 1, which is going to give me 5, times the difference of 3. And again, putting all that into the calculator will also give us 69. So just a note here, we're using the exact same formula to sum up. So it's our Sn equal to n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times d. Okay, it's the exact same formula. Okay, so in this one here, we need to be mindful of the fact that it actually starts at 0. So if it starts at 0 and ends at 5 on top, it actually has 6 terms. Okay, so for the first one, when we start counting at 1 and go as far as 6, it will have 6 terms. So this one here is exactly the same. It's just that the notation is being used a little different. So that means, again, filling in 0, 4 times 0 is 0. Minus 1 will give us minus 1. Now again, if we look without having, because this is a linear sequence, okay, or arithmetic, we can clearly see that 4 is what they're changing by. So we just need to increase this by 4, which will get me as far as 3. Another 4 will get me to 7. Another 4 will get me to 11. Another 4 will get me to 15. And finally, my last 4, because now remember I need 6 terms, will get me as far as 19. And that totals 54, again without having to use a formula. But the same idea will work with the formula. Now, so just remember that was filling in 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we can clearly see now that our A is -1, our D is 4, and again, just be mindful, our N is 6. It's not necessarily the number on top. Okay, you have to take care of the fact that this one started at 0. Okay, so again, filling that into my formula, I would be getting S6, 6 over 2, 2 times minus 1. We needed 5 differences again, of 4 this time, and again that will give me out the same answer of 54. And then the last one, part 3, we're getting, again, what we're looking here is the sum from 1 to 100 of, and we just have the letter R this time, so that means it's 1 plus 2 plus 3 all the way up to 100. So obviously you'd need to imply the formula for this, okay, but we've done this in a previous exercise, and that gives us 5050.